lesson 14. And we are going to we have finished all these sessions, and today we are here, and we are going to learn about window functions. There are around 7 functions that we are going to learn: rank, dense rank, row number, and so on. So before we move on to the actual learning about the window function, let's have a recap about the case study that we have been following right from day one. So the case study that we have been doing is about a chain of restaurant who wants to build an application, right? So they want to capture, store, process, and report their business of transactions, right? They want to see the customer visits, items ordered, menu items, and so on. And the objective of this application is to build and solve these questions: most ordered items, frequently visiting customer, cheapest and costliest items, time of the day and week of the day analysis, and so on. So today, as part of that, we are going to solve 4 business questions, okay, using the functions that we are going to learn. And we are going to identify top 3 items based on item amount day wise. Basically, based on the sales, we are going to identify the top 3 items. And then we are going to identify, delete duplicate records using the window function. This is one of the hot interview questions that are being asked. So we are going to see how we can delete duplicate records using window function. And then we are also going to see day wise percentage of change from previous day to today or previous week to this week. What is the sales change, right? So that we are going to see year on year, month on month, week on week kind of analysis. And then we are also going to see, in a single query, we are going to get both cheapest and costliest item for each item type based on the item rate. Okay, so without wasting time, we are jumping into the window functions. So we are going to look into these window function one by one. The first function is a rank function. So the rank function will generate a rank based on the given sort order. Let's say if I want to generate a rank based on the item cost, I can generate. Based on let's say sales, I can generate. So in real life scenario, if you see, I can use this rank function to find the profitable company, right? So based on their profit, if I sort it, it generates a rank. Based on the population, I can generate rank for each country. So what this rank function will do, it generates same rank in case of type. If there are 2 records having same value, then it will generate same rank. So that is what it means. In case 2 records have same value, it generates same rank. But for the next record, it skips the next number. So I'm going to show you how it works. So I'm going to go to the rank function. So this is our table, right? Menu card. So from the menu card, what I'm trying to do, I am trying to generate rank based on the item rate. So the syntax is like this. Okay, so these are the set of columns that I want to select, and then I'm using the function. I'm saying give me the rank based on the item rate order. Item rate order, when I say from the lowest item, lowest rate to highest rate. Okay, I'm giving a column name. Okay, as I'm giving a column title from the menu card table. So if I just execute this query, we will see that T is the small cheapest item, right? So the 20 rupees. So it is giving rank of 1. So in case of coffee, it is rank to 30 rupees, 35 rupees, 60 rupees. And then it generates 1, 2, 3, 4 rank. The syntax is generate rank function over. Over means based on this condition. Okay, rank over order by item rate ascending order. Okay, so that's why it is generating rank in this order. But if you notice, puri and dosa have the same price. Okay, because of which it is generating the same rank for both of them, because the price item rate wise, there is a tie. So that's why it is generating same rank for both the records. Because it has generated two records with the same value, it has skipped rank 6. Okay, so for the next item, gulab jamun, it is assigning the value of 7, not 6. So this is what now I meant when we say skips the next number based on the type numbers. So in case there are three fives, it generates 8 because 6 and 7 it will skip. Okay, not just one number. In case if there are four ties, then three numbers will be skipped for the next item. Okay, so this is how the rank function will work. And the same rank function, if I want to generate from costliest item, is the rank one. Then I need to put descending order. This is our syntax for the order by, right? This is what we write for order by. So if I just simply change it to descending order, you will see the rank. For example, the pizza is the costliest item, right? So it assigns the rank 1, and spaghetti and mutton biryani are 200 rupees, so it assigns the value of 2. Because there is a tie, it is assigning the value of 4. It skips 3. Because there are two values of 4, it skips value 5. Like that it works. So this is how the rank function works. So the rank function can be used in many places actually. So many interview questions, right, comes give me the uh, top ranking based on salary, right? Which employee is the highest paid salary? Then you need to put it salary wise, order by salary, then descending order. You will get ranked 1 for him. Okay. So now let's see the next one, next function. Next function is called, window function is called dense rank. So what this dense rank will do, it generates rank based on the given sorted, the same thing. So it works the same way like a rank, but and it also generates the same rank number in case of tie. Right? Both the functionality are similar to rank. The only difference is it does not skip the next number based on the tie. Even in case of tie, it does not skip. It is a dense rank. Okay, it does not skip any rank. So we are going to see that the only change from the previous query is I've added dense. Instead of rank, it is dense rank. Everything else remains the same. So if you see for puri and dosa, we are going to see the value is tie, right? 5. That's what we have seen from the ascending order ranking. But for gulab jamun, it does not skip the value of 6. It keeps the immediate value. So this is how the dense rank will work. Dense rank will keep the rank really dense. It does not skip any rank. Any question so far? Either you can unmute and ask, or you can ask me in the chat. Okay. So looks like there are, you guys understand the difference between rank and dense rank, right? So basically, when to use rank and when to use dense rank. So this is purely based on the business requirement. In case if they say, no, in a classroom, no, even in our class, right, if two students get rank, third rank, then fourth rank, whether to give or not, absolutely based on the school, or maybe based on the academy. So based on the requirement, we'll have to decide and choose rank versus dense rank. Both are right. There is nothing is right or wrong here. Okay. And then we are going to move on to the third function, which is called row number. So row number does, it's not a rank because it doesn't rank. It generates the rank row number, right? It generates a sequence number. We can say it generates a unique row number, even in case of a tie. Even in case of a tie, it generates unique row number. Let's see that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a row number. So, so row number, let me first generate for item rate. Okay, exactly the same item rate row number. So nothing else is different from the dense rank function. So if I do that, you see even for puri and dosa, even though the rates are the same, still it generates 5, 6, right? But we cannot guarantee which one will be 5, which one will be 6. We cannot guarantee, because sometimes it gives puri, sometimes it gives dosa, because the SQL doesn't worry about the other values. It only sorts based on the item rate, and then it assigns the rank, the row number. Okay, so you will see it does not skip. So this can be used for a sequence number. You see there are 16 records. It ensures that it generates rank row number from 1 to 16. Okay, and in case if you want to, let's say, ensure that the row number is first by item rate and then by item name, right? Then what you can do, you can mention item name, you can put item name, item rate comma item name. So now if you execute, it first sorts based on the item rate, and then it also sorts then by item name. You see now the dosa is coming, and then puri is coming. It is alphabetically, it is sorted after the rate. In case of Thai, the item name is sorted by ascending order. Okay, so now you guys know how we can control the row number generation in case of Thai. Okay, so when we can use a row number? Row number can be used to generate not based on a rank, right? Without rank, you just want to generate a unique number. Then you can simply go for row number. Okay. So now I'm going to show you. Okay, so now before moving on to the row other things, let's see what else, what other functionality we have. For example, we have seen we are generating rank, right? We generated the rank in the main side menu card. This is what we did, right? From the costliest item to lowest item, or lowest item to cost item, for the entire items, right? So it generates a rank from 1 to 16. Can I do ranking within item type? Each item type, can I do a ranking, right? So instead of doing it everything across the item type, all item, can I rank within tiffin, within meal? Okay. Then what should I do? I have to, there is a concept called partition by. Partition by is, it generates ranking within each item type. Okay, within each subgroup. So if I do this rank, so here what I've done, rank over, instead of simply order by item rate, I also put a partition by item type. When I say partition by item type, what it does, for beverage, it generates 1 to rank. For main course also, it generates ranking. Okay, for meal also, for each item type, it generates rank 1 to whatever it is, right? For example, in case of Thai, it's skipped. Okay, so now you guys understand. You see, in case of only one, it generates one rank. For tiffin, again 1, 2, 3, 5, it has generated. So I hope you guys understand. In case if you want to generate a row number within a subgroup, for each subgroup, for example, the interview question they may ask you, for each department, can you sort the employee based on the salary within, for each department, or for each product category, can you generate rank based on the product sales, right? You can use this partition, right? You can just use a rank function. In addition to that, you need to use the partition also. Okay, it's very clear. So in an interview, if they ask you generate rank, okay, you use the rank function. If they say, and then they say generate rank based on a particular order, then you know which column you need to use it in the order by. And then you will, they will ask you for each product category or for each department, for each. So for that, you need to use it, put that column inside the partition by. Then you will get the desired results. Okay, so here if you see, the question is, um, find out the cheapest item. Let's say now the business question. What the business question? Business question is to list the cheapest item in each item type. Each item type I need to find the cheapest item. So how we can find the cheapest item? So first I need to generate rank based on the smallest rate to costliest. Right? Whatever the query that I've written above is what I'm using in the common table expression that we have seen yesterday. So in a common table expression, what I'm doing is I'm writing this query. Okay, generating the rank function from cheapest item to costliest item for within each item type. Okay, and then in the outside query, what I'm doing, I'm only taking item rank equal to 1. Okay, only the first rank I'm picking it up, which will give us the cheapest item in each item category. You see, the cheapest item in each category is nothing but the smallest price, and rank is 1. Okay, so this will give us the cheapest item. Okay, should we go for rank? So rank, if I go, what problem that it might give? It might give a problem in case if we have two items of same rank 1. So it will give two items, not one item. For example, in main course, right, spaghetti is so 200 rupees, so one, and then let's say if there is one more item, which is also 200 rupees, then it will show both item, two items. Okay. In case if you don't want to show two items, you want to show only one item, then what you should use? You should use a row number, right? Instead of rank, you should use the row number. Still, you need to put equal to 1. Okay, equal to 1, so you will get the cheapest item. So how do you get the costliest item? How do you get the costliest item? The costliest item in each category is nothing but the descending order. You see, only one line of code, you just solve another business question, right? If they twist you in the interview with no, okay, now you have answered the cheapest item, can you give me the top costliest item in each item type? What you can do, you can just simply change it to descending order. You see, now you get costliest item in each category, item type. So now if I need to get top three items, right? So basically they in the interview they will ask, right, top three items, costly items, top three highly paid employees, top three profitable companies. Can you guys tell me how can I handle that top three if they ask top three? Can someone put it in the chat in case if you guys can answer top three no let's say items in each category, top two items. What should I do? Okay, so let me answer. So for each item type, if they ask top two, what we should do? We should simply say less than or equal to. That's all. Less than or equal to 2. So if I do less than or equal to 2, I'm going to get the top two costliest item in each item type. You see, I'm going to get two items. In beverage, I'm getting two items. Main course also, I'm getting two items. And then meal also, I'm getting two items. But in case, you see, I'm getting two items because there is a tie. It will get both items. Here also, if you see, tiffin also, there are two items coming in the tie. In case the business question, you need to clearly ask. If they say there should not be any tie, then what we should do? We should just simply go for row number. Okay, just go for row number. You see, if I go for row number, then there is no tie. You always ensure that it's only two items, right? But this is purely based on the business question. I hope now you guys know how to solve the important interview questions that are being asked in many MNC companies and right the Facebook, Google, or no Microsoft kind of companies, right? Nowadays for any SQL interview, the question one question will be there for sure is top. Give me top three profitable companies, right? Top three highly paid employees. Kind of questions can be solved using combination of CTE and window function, right? And within that window function, partition by in case if they ask for each department or for each category or something like that, then order by is very important. This decides the actually which item will get the rank number one. Okay. So with that said, no, I'm going to move on to the next portion. But before that, I just wanted to ask, no, do you guys have any question in rank, dense rank, and row number? Can you guys confirm? At least, no, you guys are clear with the concept that you have learned. I hope I'm audible. So can you guys hear me? Okay, okay. Thank you, Vignesh. Thank you, Altaf. Okay, so let me move on. Looks like there is no more question from anyone. So I'm going to move on to the next portion. Okay, so we are going to learn about lag and lead functions. Okay, it's more of a record comparison. Okay, so more of a record comparison. So we are going to compare with the previous record or the next record, right? We can use lead and lag functions. We can use lead and lag functions. Can be used to compare with the previous record and next record. Let's see with an example. Lead and lag, right? So now let's say the business question they are asking, not this one. Let me show you. Okay, so here let's see, try with the lead and lag first, and then we will solve the other business question. Okay, now the question is, show me the previous value and next value. Can I show in the same record with the previous record? For example, you know, right? Every company publishes their profits. For every quarterly, they produce, or every quarter, half yearly, monthly, or yearly, they publish the results. Similarly, a student marks in an exam, right? If let's say a student studying 10th standard, maybe first unit test what marks he got, and then quarterly what marks he got, so and then half yearly. So now can we do, how has he improving better compared to the previous exam score? So then you can use the lag function or lead function. Okay, so lag function will show the previous value. Okay, and here also we can specify order by, we need to specify which order, right? So let me show you in the menu card. So if you see, for tea and coffee, for coffee it is showing the previous value as this 20, right? I can see the previous records value, and similarly I can show the next value also. For tea you see it is showing 20. Okay, for tea it is showing 20. So similarly for idli, if you see, it is showing the previous value of 30. Okay, and it is showing the value of 35, the previous value, right? So the previous value and next values are being shown. In case here, if you see, it is showing the next value as 70. So next record value is 70. So for any calculation that you can use this. For example, if I want to compare what is the price change between the previous value and the current value, general formula, right? People can use. So this is the value that is a previous value, and this is the current value, previous rate and current rate. And if I divide these two, I get the ratio, right? I get the percentage over the change. And then if I multiply by 100, we get the percentage. Okay, ratio and the percentage. Let me execute with that column. So you get to see, for the first record anyway it is a 0 because there is no change from the previous. Whereas here if you see, it is a 66% because from 20 it has changed to 30. So the difference is 66%. So like that we can do year on year, or pre item change percentage from the previous value. So all these things can be done using lag. Lag, we need to specify which value that you need, right? Which value you need. Do you need the previous value of item rate, or do you need something else? For example, if I do item name, can I do item name? Let me see. If I change it to item name, You see, I'm getting the previous value as tea and coffee, idli, chapati. So even if you want to find out what is the previous employee and the previous employee name or previous ranking, let's say if you want to show who is the previous successor, next successor, who is the predecessor, who is the successor, right? That also can be done using this lead function and lag function. Lag will show you the previous one, lead will show you the next one. Okay, so now we have seen lead and lag. Now we are going to learn first value and last value. First value and last value. Okay, so now we are going to see. Okay, so now we are going to see the function is first value. Basically, I need the first value, first records item name. That is how we should read this. First records item name I need. Okay, so what the question is? Business question is, list the cheapest item and costliest item in each item type. Okay, this is one of the business question we are trying to solve today. Right, you know, right? So for each business type, item type, for each business item type, we are going to show the costliest item and cheapest item. For that, what we are going to do, we are going to get the first value. We are going to get the first value, and the item rate is descending. When I say item rate descending, then this gets me the costliest item. Right, costliest item will come first. Then the same first value I'm using to get the cheapest item also. So this is a ascending order. So using ascending order and descending order function and first value function will get you the cheapest and costliest item for each item group. You see, here we are going to get for beverage, the costliest item is coffee. Right, among these two items, coffee is the costliest item. It is showing coffee, costliest item for this group. Right, for this group. And tea is the cheapest item. Similarly, for meal, let's see. For meal, it is showing mutton biryani is the costliest item because 200 rupees. And South Indian meals will be the cheapest item because 90 rupees. Okay. So this is how you can use first value itself. You don't need even last value. You can use first value itself. Only thing is you can tweak it with order by. Descending order, you will get the last record or the costliest item in this case. Let's say if in an interview, if they ask you department wise, can you give me the highly paid employee and lowest paid employee? You can use this function. Okay. In another question, if they ask you in a city or a particular industry, food industry, give me the profitable, the most profitable company and the least profitable company. Right? You can use this function. Okay, for each type, maybe food industry, it will show which company is the first and last, and maybe for car manufacturing, you know, automobile, it can show first and last. Like that, now you can use this function, window function, to solve the complex business questions, which are being quite often asked in the interview. Okay, so first value and last value also can be used. So now let's see if anything else that I can show it to you. Okay, now I'm going to show you how we can. So we have seen percentage wise change. We have seen with the total order amount. I think with the item rate we have seen. We have seen the cheapest and costliest item for each item type that we have seen. So now I'm going to show you how we can delete duplicate records in a table using common table expression and the window function. You see, okay, business question is delete duplicate records in a table. Okay, so what I can do, so I can write a first window function. Let's first understand. I'm writing a window function. Using, I'm generating a row number. Okay, I'm generating a row number based on for each item rate. For example, I'm trying to generate here duplicate number. So let's see. So you see it is generating a row number 1 for coffee and tea. I'm assuming that if the price are same, then duplicate, just for this scenario. Okay, so I didn't want to this thing. For example, if the prices are same, I want to delete one record, right? Because only one item can be of no same price. Here just for this example, just to explain how we can delete duplicate, right? This is not a valid scenario, this is not a valid duplicate, but I'm just taking that. In case if the prices are same, I assume it's a duplicate here, just for this example, and then I want to delete. So what I can do, I can only retain row number 1. I can only retain row number 1. So any row number greater than 1, I need to delete. That in case of 1, 2, 3 also, in case of there are 3 duplicate records also, it will be deleted. So that's what I'm doing. You see, it's very simple. Instead of select star, you see select star from CTE. Let's see first. And row number greater than 1. If I do that, it will give me only the duplicate records. Duplicate meaning, right, as I told you, the same price items, right? So now we are getting duplicate records. So now you can delete. You can just execute delete. So this will delete all the duplicate records and only retain the row number 1. So in your scenario, what you should do, you should partition based on the condition that you want to find a duplicate. Let's say if the duplicate is classroom and student name, if you want to find a duplicate, then you need to give both the columns here. Or if you want to find duplicate for an employee, company, department, and employee name, if you want to find in a table and then delete duplicate records, then you need to give what you need to give, company comma department comma employee name, right? So this is how you need to use to find the duplicate, right? And then here it doesn't matter, order by is also not needed, order by is not needed. Only you can do partition, and then row number will be generated, and you can just delete greater than 1. So what we are saying, we are only retaining one record for the combination. For this combination, we need to retain only one record. That is what is removing duplicate, right? Removing duplicate is finding what is the valid combination. For the combination of multiple columns, there should be a unique record. In case if there are more than one record, obviously the system will generate row number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those row numbers needs to be deleted, and only one row number we need to retain. So this is the code that we will have to write to delete duplicate records. Okay, so and give top 3 items based on item amount day wise. Let's see day wise how I can generate. Okay, so now business question is to find top 3 items based on sales, right? So how I can do, first I need to write select star from order item table. Okay, so order item table based on the sales. Okay, so now let's do group by item ID. Okay, group by item ID, and then we are going to say sum of item amount, I think, right? Is that total sales as total sales, and then I think this is sufficient right now. So I'm generating all the items based on the total sales. Now we need to get top 3, right? We need to get top 3. So what I do, order by item ID, not item ID, order by total sales, basically this one, descending order, right? Descending order. So now I'm going to get the total sales item wise in a descending order. So I see that so now if I put top 3, I get the answer, right? So top 3, I get the answer. Okay, but this is this approach will work only for a basic one. For example, if they ask top 3 items or top items for each item type, if they ask for each item type, if the business question is slightly changed, let's say they are asking Business question is to find the top maybe two items based on sales for each item type. So I cannot use here. For each item type, I cannot use. For each item type, if I have to do, I have to go for rank and partition only. So I'm going to write now. So the same function I'm going to write. Okay, and let's say I'm going to write this function, and then for finding the item type, I need to join with item, right? And then on I dot item type item ID equal to I dot item ID. Okay, so I'm doing that, and let me remove this also, and then item ID item type comma I dot item ID. Okay, I dot item type and I dot item ID. So let me put that in the group by class also, I dot item ID. So now let's see. So now I'm grouping by, I'm getting records for each item type wise. I get the items. Now with from this item I need to find top two items. Okay. So what I will do, I will use this as a CTE. Okay, so I'm going to use with CTE as, okay. So now I get the item. So from the CTE I'm going to select star from CTE. So what I need to do, and here I need to generate rank. Okay, so I need to generate rank, comma. I think I need to generate row number. Let me generate row number. Okay, row number over order by. So before order by, there's a partition also, right? Partition by item type, and then order by total sales. Okay, let me make this as a thing so that column name is easily can be referenced easily. And this one, okay. So now let's see. So we are generating row number based on the total sales, but I need to put total sales descending order, right? So then only, because the question is top items based on the sales. So now for each item type, and I've generated the ranking based on the sales, total sales. Now the question is top two. Okay, find the top two. Okay, so what I can do, I need to use this and one more CT with, so with another CT. I need to call this another CT. Okay, so here we need to pick up only the first two items. Okay, so now I hope you guys can kind of understand how we can generate for each item type um, uh, this one total sales. Okay, so this is one approach. Or if you don't want to use the group by, then we can use another approach also. We can completely generate with a single CT. For example, we can do item type, item everything, but we'll have to join order item Y, and then join item I, and then on I dot item ID equal to O item ID. Okay, so now I think this itself will give what all we need. We need a item type, and then maybe item name. Okay, so item type and item name, row number, partition by item type, and I think item type is good enough, right? This is what we need, and select star from CTE. So now I need to give a column name for the row number. Okay, there is one error message as a row number. Okay, so now when I execute, we are going to get total sales. Okay, this is not total sales. This is um, the what is that item amount. Okay, so now we have got, and from here we need to apply the where condition, where row number is less than or equal to 2. So now we are getting top 2 items from each item category. Okay, item type and item name. So I hope you guys are able to get the concept. Okay, so with that we have come to end of today's presentation. And just to summarize, today we have learned 7 functions of window operations. So window functions are primarily for a record by record operation, and also this can be used for a subset of data, small set of data within a large data set. For example, I can use a partition just to just to generate different rank for each item for each partition. Okay, so I can use rank. Dense rank will not skip any number. Rank will skip a number, skip numbers in case of type. Row number will not generate. It generates a unique row number. And we have lag, lead, and then we have first value and last value. Okay. So now let's start with the quiz. So guys, can you respond? What is the first answer for the first one? Missing sequence number is possible in which function? Missing sequence number is possible. So only in one case the number will be missed out. Okay, I see. No, I think you need to carefully read the question. The missing is possible. We are not saying it's not possible. Missing sequence number is possible. Only in one case the missing sequence number is possible. Other functions will not skip. Yes, Prabharan I think has answered correctly, because the rank function will skip. There will be missing sequence number only in rank. In case of row number, there won't be any missing sequence number, and in case of dense or ranking also, there won't be any missing sequence number. Only in case of rank, there will be missing sequence number. Can you guys try with the second one? To calculate within a subset of data, then use which one to use if we need to operate both at the overall level as well as the subset of data? Can you guys try for the second one? Yes. For 2, B is the right answer. Many of you have answered for 2. Window function is what we will be using to calculate within a subset of data, right? Within a subset of data. Duplicate can be deleted with. So here is little bit tricky. Little bit tricky, because we can use in fact all 3: rank, dense rank, row number, all 3 we can use, right? So because all 3 will get we can use, but among these 3 only one is the right thing. Can you guys think? I will answer row number is the right answer, because in rank 1 and dense rank there is a possibility that it generates rank 1 for more than one items. So more than one item can have rank 1, right? Or more than one item can have dense rank. So we cannot even if you use, sometimes it might generate rank 1 for more than one item, so the duplicate may not get deleted. But for row number, since it will generate a unique number, sequence number, so row number, using row number we can delete duplicate for sure, right? Even in case of same value or same combination, it will generate unique number. Okay, so row number is the right answer. Okay, now let's try who answers. Previous record value can be found using. What is the right answer for 4? Is it lead? Is it first value? Is it last value? Is it lag? Which function, window function we'll use to get the previous record value? Okay, 4D. Yes, very good, guys. I think you guys have answered. I think 4D is the right answer. We'll use lag to generate the previous record value. So with that, we have come to the end of all presentation. Only we have a project summary kind of presentation, which I will either I will hold a session or I will send a recorded version. Okay, so with that, all are green tick. We have understood the requirement. Same case study. The good thing is about this training is the same case study, restaurant case study we have used to build the data model, physical tables, populating data, and also we started answering the questions. Okay, so we have also covered advanced SQL. So I hope today's session also gave you a lot of insight, and you there is a lot of learning. So can you guys please share your feedback? How was the session? Yeah, I will be sharing definitely. Vasu, I think somebody Vignesh was asking. Yeah, I will be sharing the PPT as well as have the recorded version for all the session. So I'll be uploading to my YouTube, and I'll be sharing with all of you this free video, these video sessions. All these sessions will be shared no, publicly. Okay, so thank you so much for your time, and no, thank you so much, Vasu, for your feedback, and I really appreciate you guys time. And can you also others not just share about your feedback? How was the session? And in case if you missed out any of the session, you can watch the YouTube that I'm going to upload. Not today. I'll be sharing sometime next week. Okay, so I'll be sharing this video on October 15th. Okay, Dr. Kalam's birthday. On that day, I'll be uploading all these training videos as a series of videos that I'll be publishing it on my YouTube. So if you guys can, share, no, subscribe to my YouTube channel in case if you haven't subscribed, right? So you guys also can share this video YouTube channel with your friends so that whoever has missed out, right? They will get to see the recorded videos on 15th. So you can ask your friends to subscribe, or you can subscribe yourself. Okay. Thank you, Jabakumar. I really appreciate your feedback, and no, Altaf and Prashant. Yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, definitely. I think yeah, that's a follow up that I want to share. So I have a one-on-one career coaching session in case no, that is obviously a nominal charge that I kind of charge for the one-on-one, and also after October 15th, I'm starting SQL. There are two, three sessions that I'm starting. One is advanced SQL that I'm starting. It's more of a the paid session, and also I'm starting the it is a weekend batch or weekday batch based on your schedule. There it will be more of a case study that you guys will be working, right? So now case study that I worked right throughout the training. So in my paid trainings, what I do, I let the participants work on a case study throughout the session. It will be a 8 session training, 24 hours. And in case if anyone is interested, you can reach out to me later. Okay, thank you so much. Have a great yeah, definitely. Yeah, have a great time, and I wish you everyone to succeed in your career. Maybe getting a new job in big companies, or promotion, or switching on to IT, because some of you are not from IT, non-IT background. So I wish you all the very best. Yeah, thank you. Uh, Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This kind of encouragement really, pushes me to do more sessions in the coming weeks. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Definitely, definitely. In case, one thing that I would say, in case, in case if you are not able to clear any interview, or if you have any specific interview question, feel free to reach out to me. I will try to answer and provide and some throw some lights on that as well. Thank you, Japakumar. Yeah, thank you, Japakumar. Appreciate. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have just 2 more minutes to go, and we can end today's call. And have a great weekend. Thank you, everyone. Bye.